I'm not sure about you in the United States or Canada or Australia, but we here in Israel, we have bomb shelters. This is what they look like. It's a place where people come and find refuge from the missiles. And these missiles are real. Yeah, you got your water, okay, and you've got your, okay, and you've got a little bathroom here, and people will sleep here, and, I'm always usually in the war, so I'm not usually underground, but every city in Israel has, there's some games for the kids to play. Send some games. You want to send some games? Feel free, but I have something very sad to share, is that Noah and Nir, Moses or Barnes, a couple from Kibbutz Abutal, they are the parents of 3 children, and they were murdered by Hezbollah, who shot about 40 rockets on the Golan Heights. My brother lives there, and so Noah and Nir Barnes, I think that's how you pronounce it. They were driving in a car, and what are the odds that they'd be driving and their car would be just incinerated? Now, here's the thing is, at the Aliyah Return Center, our head admin and booking, if you've ever booked in, you've ever met Hagar, our admin. So that's her sister and her husband, and so they have 3 kids that are orphaned now. And of course, Israel's shooting back. Israel's, trying to stop this bombardment and protect our citizens. And so you have Lior Simcha. He's the Secretary General of the Kibbutz movement. He says we got to make sure that security can be restored. And it's very sad for us as a charity. I won't go too much into it, but imagine 3 children just orphaned. What happens? And I think we just have to turn to the Bible. Psalms 27. The Lord is my light and salvation. Who will I fear? Hezbollah? No. Hamas? No. As we could be entering into a time where people are staying in this bomb shelter for months and months at a time. It says in Psalms 27, verse 2, when the wicked advance against me to devour me, my foes will stumble and fall. Though an army besiege me, my heart will not fear. Though war break out against me, even then I will be confident. One thing I ask of the Lord, and that one thing do I seek, that I will dwell in the house of the Lord. That's situated in our nation's capital here in Israel, It's a real challenge because Israel's been through wars in 1967, Six-Day War, 1948, 1973 as well. And the first Lebanon, 82, and then the second Lebanon. We're looking at Lebanon 3 now, which I fought Lebanon 2. I don't want to. I don't want any more war. Nobody wants war anymore. And when I hear about First Class Talahat of the commando unit that I work with, from Kfar Saba, killed, murdered, that brings the number to 327 killed in Gaza. And then outside of Gaza, I guess it's got to be almost 700 total. I mean, the battles that were before and the battles in Gaza. You have all this aliyah. About 2,000 French Jewish people are considering making aliyah. 2,000. Opening up files quick. It's like France is just not a place for Jewish people to feel at home. Anti-Semitic. It's a problem. It's like it doesn't make sense sometimes. But what I say is, don't worry about them. Don't worry about that. Just be strong and courageous. And as I fight this war, as I continue to look for the hostages, to bring them back home, I remember, God commanded us to not be afraid, to not be discouraged. I mean, who's our light? Who's our salvation? Come on. Are we on our own here? No, we're not. And I've seen so many people standing with us, donating, helping us, sending beef jerky, sending, just coming and volunteering, donating. It's just, we've been able to help so many people. So thank you for not being timid. These are not times to be timid.